What's going on out there, VC? I hope everybody's alright. I'm bunkered down. I've got the essentials. I've got my toilet paper. Got my whiskey. And if you try to take any of that, I'm ready. Come get it. How's everybody doing? My name's Tom. Thanks for watching. Want to give a quick shout out to a channel that I don't even think subscribes to me or knows about me, and doesn't fucking matter. But Vintage Audiophile. I've watched a couple of his videos lately. I'm not even sure if I've commented on him yet because I watch him late and then I pass out. But it's just a dude in Kentucky in his garage with his, listening to music. He's got his fishing lures hanging behind him, talking about music, talking about life, smoking a stogie, drinking his moonshine. And by moonshine, I don't mean like that as slang. I mean like actual moonshine. And, just showing, like, he'll show everything from Judas Priest, and to, like the other day he was playing, what the fuck was he playing? Some sort of folk music. I hate folk music. And it was good. It was really good. Like, son of a bitch. So, anyway, I think he's worth checking out. He's probably got a little over 100 subscribers. Subscribers don't matter, really, but it just tells me not enough people know about him, because he's worth watching. He's the kind of guy you want to live next door to. He seems like a good person. Anyway, so what have I been listening to lately? Let's start out with Dark Lord, Magic Realms. This is a metal band, straight ahead heavy metal. If you like Soul Grinder, if you know who Soul Grinder is, you would love this. Look at the artwork. But just straight ahead heavy metal from last year. Yeah, it came out in 2019. Not much info about the band out there. I don't think they're on Bandcamp. I think I got wind of them from maybe Soul Grinder mentioning them on social media somewhere. And so, like, I had to, like, hunt this down. Like, I found their Facebook page. I'm not on Facebook, I just, I was able to find it even though I wasn't logged into Facebook. I'm under the age of 60, so I'm not on Facebook. But found it, and then I ended up, like, finding an email address of one of the band members and writing to them and say, hey, yeah, can you sell me a CD? You got any cassettes? So, like, this, send them some money, and then send me that. Send me a cassette. Haven't opened the cassette because all the songs on the cassette are actually on the CD. But straight ahead heavy metal, great stuff. If you can find this, check it out. It's really, really good. Got the new Body Count, Carnivore. Little trifold there. Got a great I fucking love Body Count, and great cover of Ace of Spades. They typically do some sort of tribute to a favorite band. They've done Suicidal Tendencies on a previous album. I just it's Ice-T, Ernie C, Juan of the Dead. I think maybe his son's in there. Ice-T's son's in there. A couple other guys. They just rock. I love Body Count. Also got the new one from Wire called Mind Hive. This is kind of another fold out if you give a shit. But anyway, Wire, first three albums are classics. They're fantastic, from late 70s, early 80s. This was very blah. It's not something I would recommend. Lead singer Colin Newman, I appreciate that he's an older gentleman at this point in his life. The vocals just sounded, like on early albums, it sounds like angry and angsty, and he's communicating something, and his, like, the vocals here is very flat. It seemed like, you can hear like a little bit of auto tune in there. It just, everything sounded the same. Not something I would recommend. If you're hardcore on Wire and you're a completist, go for it. You know, I'm not a completist of anything. I figured I'd just give it a shot for 11 or 12 bucks, whatever it was. I don't dislike it, but I don't really like it either. Next up, got Biting Tongues. This is the name of the album is called Live It. This is a 1981 album that came out on cassette only. It was on whose label? I think it was New Hormones. The Buzzcocks own label way back when. It's post-punk. 1980. It's from 1981. Post-punk. Sounds like 1981 post-punk. In a good way, you know, bass-driven. I dig it. Worth a listen. Not very expensive. Another thing I picked up recently is the recent release by, this is actually classical music. This is Jazz Coleman and the St. Petersburg Philharmonic Orchestra. It's called Gnostic Mass for choir and orchestra inspired by the sublime music of Killing Joke. And yes, Jazz Coleman in all his glory. I'm not a big classical fan. But Jazz Coleman's actually conducting the St. Petersburg, Russia Philharmonic Orchestra. Figured I'd give it a shot. I don't know if I'm in the headspace for this yet. I've listened to it a few times. The nature of this type of classical music sounds very churchy, very classical. You know, I don't know how to describe it because I don't know classical music. It sounds very Catholic to me, and that's not something I dig. But I need to give this a chance. The reason I even gave it a shot, like this is the second classical, you know, record that I own. The first one I got last year, and that's this one. It's Henrik Gorecki doing the Symphony of Sorrowful Songs, conducting the Polish National Radio Symphony Orchestra. Vocals are by Beth Gibbons, singer of Portishead. Now she is not Polish, but she learned the lyrics in Polish to sing along to this. It took her a while, and for classical, you know, not just for classical, this is good music. I really dug this, and it's a really kind of, you know, it is what it is, what it says. Symphony of Sorrowful Songs. It sounds sorrowful without being morose, and just the vocals that get added in here like really help carry it for me. I really dig it. You know, Beth Gibbons down there. Really enjoy this. And then Jazz Coleman. I fucking love Killing Joke, but this has not grabbed me. It just makes me want to grab some of my Killing Joke, pull it out and spin that, which of course I will do. But it's a double LP. Not going to pull out the vinyl. It's red. One record is red, the other's black. But it's a good sounding record, but the music's not grabbing me yet. It may not grab me. It probably won't grab me, but I'm going to give it a chance. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.